important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.
Okay? So once we understand that this machine has optimal movements, we could only hear 20 to 20,000 cycles per second. Remember that. We only see a tiny slit of reality. Okay? And as our nervous system starts to become poisoned, our reality becomes tainted and perverted. Okay?
Dr. Cassar, we're going to be bringing Dr. Cassar back up this evening, and would you be willing to perhaps do the skin demonstration later on tonight? Would that be okay? We're running a little bit behind schedule, unfortunately, but I know everybody is really dying to see some of the techniques firsthand and to see Dr. Cassar demonstrating them. That's what we're really interested in, see the amazing results that he's been able to generate. But I just want to say, Dr. Cassar, I appreciate you so much for being here, and again, not just being a great mind when it comes to having great ideas, but also being a supreme example of this lifestyle. And it's really inspiring to me, and I know a lot of other people as well. And perhaps we'll even get the yoga swing up somehow. Maybe you have to get up there on the lights or something to hang it.
Do you really know this guy here? These guys really, remember, they're going out of their way. You know how long I do events at my house. You know what it takes to do this? Really, really know what it takes to do this? I mean, I've been looking for people really that are ones that have been stepping up to the plate here, because this is a really, really, really hard road to keep going on, okay? And that's why we know. And this is why I'm here, because I used to be a celerity system here. I saw patients one at a time, and you know, it's a waste of time, because you can't help anybody. All you can do is actually share with people these realities. You actually open up your mind to see other realities, and you want to change with others that have already changed to a level that you see as reasonable and logical that you can attain. That's it. Baby steps. Okay, and if, unless these guys, I wouldn't be here today. Okay, and these guys have been bugging me every day.
For months.
In a good way.
Literally almost every day.
Coming over to my house, these coming over, we're all trying to figure it out. We all got social lives sometimes. We've got other types of...
I remember one time I was at Dr. Cassar's house. I waited about 11 hours to get about 12 minutes of video footage, but it was the best 12 minutes, I think. It was well worth it. I would have waited 100 hours to get it. I haven't even released it yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
You know, one of the things I love about coming over to Dr. Cassar's house is that you're just not coming over to watch TV. That's not what's happening over there. There's a full-on healing going on, and that's the invitation for you, is that your house, we mentioned this about your kitchen. Get your kitchen to be a healing kitchen for your whole neighborhood, where everybody comes in there, smoothies going off. I was upside down. What's his name? The great chiropractor, Robert Leach. I'm upside down. He's beating the heck out of me with the bongers. Yeah. And he's coming over with his little mix over here, and there's his son with it right there. We're going to talk about this. That's the vodka with the fulvic acid in it. We're going to get into that whole thing. Slapping it on me like aqua velva, and just bang, bang, bang. And I'm thinking, this is amazing. I ended up being there for hours and hours and hours and just got the most incredible workup. You can't get that at any office, any nothing, ever, anywhere. And that's just, and I'm thinking, well, how did I get this? And it's just doing the right thing, right? You get around people who are like you, or like-minded, you work on each other, right, people here? You work on each other, and then the next thing you know, your whole health amplifies. See, we did have this image of the Matrix, didn't we? Was a great education for us, because we realized that there's a small group of us out there that are actually like, we'll step out of the Matrix together. Isn't that a different thing than I'm going to do it by myself? But if we do it together, look at what kind of group we got. And now with these interfaces and the internet and stuff, we can find each other wherever we are in the world. Isn't that amazing? Right, and then you go over, like, you come over to my house, we got the swing set up, right? And I hope to God we get this thing. We're gonna try it up right up here. You willing to go on that thing?
Please keep it from the management that we're going to be doing this, and also don't let them know we have any snakes or birds in the house, because I think we may be breaking our agreement, our contract somehow. So please, a huge round of applause for Dr. Cassar. Thank you so much for gracing us with your friends to us. Amazing.
Actually, whenever we want to see this, because this is really important, I came here to shake the tree. I want to show you what's living inside you. We have all different videos. These are weird. Remember, you can't leave either. Once you start this, you got to see. Remember, because the things that live inside you, they're not going to want you to see this. Because once you see this, then the jig's up, as they say. Okay? Remember. And I'm really, as a parasitologist, this is the best part of this.
I was hanging out with Dr. Cassar, and he said, yeah, I do events, and the parasites in people, they don't like me. That's an interesting way of looking at it.
All right, so we do have to wrap this up. I just want to let everybody know we do have about, I think, 7 or 8 boxes of the myocardium back there. It's probably going to go pretty quickly. And when you come back tonight, we're going to be giving you this incredible offer as far as getting superfoods delivered to your house at prices that are probably going to beat a lot of the stores, what they pay for them in your neighborhood. So we have so many amazing things coming up this evening and tomorrow, and for the, hopefully the rest of your life. Again, Dr. Cassar, thank you so much.
I'm just going to say, as far as the metacardium, remember, the metacardium is not that you just put them up there and just do nothing. You're going to want to squeeze your tissues. That's part of the power here.
We'll be demoing that tonight too, as well.
So we'll go over all these pieces here like this, and you know what I mean. But there is a secret behind the secret, because metacardium is a secret, but then how are others using it is the best secret. And then the results you get is the biggest.
Thank you, Dr. Cassar, so much. Everybody, Dr. Robert Cassar, David Wolf.